Mave Registry is a collaborative resource for sharing progress on multiplex assays of variant effect, or Mave. In this section, we're going to take a look at how to browse and register projects. In order to do so, you need an account on the registry. If you don't already have an account, please go ahead and create one before you proceed. Check this tutorial if you have any problem creating an account. Let's go ahead to the project view by clicking the projects link or the Browse Projects button on the front page. On the project page, you can register a new project, filter existing projects by type, organism, or target name, and view project progress and follow projects to gain access to project detail and update notifications. By default, you have access to published projects. For instance, the human CBS gene has a published Mave study. Click the drop-down tab to expand the progress card, which provides a brief summary of the project, such as the target feature investigated in the study and the most recent progress. To view the complete project history, go ahead and click the Detail link. On the project detail page, you will find the project lead, the team by which the project was supported, and the collaborating teams when available. You will also find a timeline of project activities, each with a brief description and optional links to external sources. On the right, you are provided with some basic information about the project. But what about other Mave studies that haven't been published yet? By default, their detail is hidden, as shown as under investigation. Let's take the human gene Lemonade as an example. Click the drop-down tab to expand the summary card. Notice the most recent progress is missing. It's because this project is still ongoing. To view project detail, you need to request access from the project owner by clicking the Follow link. Then, please briefly summarize your interest in following this project to help the project owner decide whether they would accept your request. You may also request edit permission on the project. Please note, the project owner may approve your follow request via rejecting your edit request. In this case, you will still be able to view project detail and receive update alerts. However, you will not be able to edit this project. You can always contact the project owner to grant you edit permission later. Once your follow request is granted, you may receive an email notification depending on your email communication setting. You will always receive an on-site notification at the notification center, which can be accessed by clicking the bell icon on the navigation bar. You can then view the project detail by clicking the Detail button, just like what we did previously for the CBS gene. If you no longer want to follow this project, you can easily unfollow it by clicking the Unfollow button. The project owner will not be notified about this. However, you will have to send another request should you decide to follow this project later. So far, we have covered how to browse and follow projects on the Mave Registry. Next, we will take a look at how to register a new project and manage it. To register a new project, click the New Project button on the project list page. Go ahead and provide the target information. If you want to add a Mave project with an existing target, you may click the plus button for that target. The registry will populate the target information for you. Use the search box to add new features investigated in the new project. Click Add Project to proceed. Let's complete the project form together. You can add multiple project leads, but at least one lead is required. Please note, information entered here is kept separate from any user accounts, so you don't have to worry about creating a new account for each project lead. Next, please associate the project to a team using the search box. If the team doesn't exist on the registry, please go ahead and create one by clicking the Add New link. If your project involves collaborators, you can add them as well. Here, you can indicate if your project is open for funding opportunities. Please be assured that only trusted funders can access funding information. If selected, a yellow dollar badge will be placed on your project summary card and a line will be added to the project detail page. Next, let's add some activities. Currently, the registry supports 6 types of activities, covering the entire project lifecycle from literature search to publication. You can set the start and end date for each activity. If no end date is set, the activity will be considered as current. A hint box on the right panel provides some questions to consider when filling the description box. You may also link to external sources. Once you are happy with the information provided, please don't forget to save by clicking the Register Project button. Congratulations, you have created your first project on Mave Registry. Now, let's figure out how to manage it. As a project owner, you can edit project, review the follow and edit requests, manage followers, transfer project ownership, and delete the project. Please note, the Review Follower button will only be shown when there are pending requests, and the Manage Follower button will only be shown when you have followers. To edit the project, click the Edit button. You will realize the page is very similar to the new project interface. Click the Edit Project button once you are happy. When someone requests to follow your project, you will receive an on-site notification and maybe an email notification depending on your email communication setting. On the project detail page, you will see a follower section. Review their request by clicking the Review One Request button. Here, you can review, grant, or reject each request and choose to grant them the additional edit permission. When a request is granted, the requester will receive a notification. Now, because you have followers, you can manage them by clicking the Manage One Follower button. Similar to Review Request interface, you can modify the follower's permission or remove them from the list. The follower will not be notified should you choose to make changes to their permission or remove them completely. You always have the option of transferring the project ownership to another user. Simply click the Transfer Ownership button to initiate the process. Start typing the new project owner's name and select their profile from the drop-down menu. The recipient will be notified once you submit the transfer ownership request. Please note, once accepted by the recipient, you will lose ownership of this project record. If the project is no longer relevant, you can delete it by clicking the Delete Project button. To summarize, in this tutorial, we covered the basics on browsing and registering projects. Next, we will take a look at how to browse and register teams.